I'm Brett Wagner, and welcome to Pastime. Name the time, win the cash, it's that easy. Folks, we're at the Strip at Las Vegas Motor Speedway in Las Vegas, Nevada. I got a couple $1,000s to give away. You want to see who's ready to try and take it? Let's meet them. Michael Brown. How are you, Michael?
Real good. How about you?
Loa, Utah. What does Loa stand for?
We love one another there. We take care of each other.
Sounds good. A gentleman from DeSoto, Missouri, Squatty Speed Shop.
Yes, sir.
Thanks for coming out there, Squatty. Appreciate it. All the way from Missouri, flew out to play against the man from Tyler, Texas. Texas Chassis Works, Ken Herring.
What's up, man?
How you doing, buddy?
I'm good.
$2,000 in my pocket.
Let's keep that.
And of course, Paige. She's our car wrangler. She's got the tough job. So you guys know how this works. Mike and Squatty, not only are you playing against each other, but you're playing against the man, the myth, the legend. You ready to try to take his money?
I'm ready.
You ready, Mike?
You betcha.
Let's meet our first contestant. Nova. Starting off the show right.
Yeah.
What's your name?
Doug Warner.
Thanks for coming out, Doug. Tell me about the Nova.
A 1970 Nova. It does have a 427 in it. It's out of a 1966 Corvette. Approximately 600 horsepower, 4-speed, 411 rear end.
Okay, Mike.
You're not shooting any nitro tonight, are you?
Nope. Just naturally aspirated.
Squatty.
How much the car weigh?
About 3,200.
Ken Herring.
What horsepower did you say again?
Right around 600.
Okay.
You ready to make a pass for us?
I am.
Thanks for coming out. Appreciate it. All right, here we go. Mike, tell me a little bit about yourself.
I have a lovely wife, 3 daughters. Love them. They're very supportive of me.
And you like drag racing?
I love it.
All right, this is a $100 pass. Thanks for coming out. Ken Herring is already locked in. When you're locked in, hit those lights. Squatty is locked in. Mike is locked in. Let's take a look at those times.
Oh, look at that.
Ken with the 10:45. Squatty and Mike with an 11:10. So now what happens, guys? One of you guys wins. With that 11:10, we're going to see who had the quickest reaction time. Woo, that's a nice little burnout right there. Here we go. Starting off the show right.
One of y'all, obviously.
There, Ken.
It's about to be a yard sale if you don't quit that.
Well, 16:59, so it's going to be between Squatty and Mike, and now we just got to see who locked in first on reaction time. Big Squatty! Boom! Cash is good. Mike sitting on 0, Squatty sitting on 100, Ken sitting on 0. Let's meet our next driver. How are you, buddy?
Fine, thank you.
What's your name?
James Skane.
Purple car, James.
Yes.
Tell me about that.
Prowler Purple.
Prowler Purple. Tell me about that car.
Small block 283, Rochester 4-barrel carburetor, power glide transmission, 586 gears.
What do you need to know, Mike?
How often do you run it down the track?
As often as I can. I was here last weekend.
Squatty.
How much horsepower?
220, and it's 320 plus, 330 plus on a diamond.
Ken Herring.
330 plus 100, 250.
A little more than that. Car weighs 3,250.
All right, you ready to make a pass?
Yes.
Thanks, buddy. Here we go.
Here we go.
It's all the
These stock guys,
The
they're
bluffing in
scaring, they're
Vegas.
selling a secret, so.
Mike is locked in. Squatty is locked in. Squatty, tell me a little bit about yourself.
Well, I build and ride custom chopper motorcycles all over the country, and let's have a good time doing that.
Sounds good. And Ken Herring is locked in. Let's take a look at those times. Ken with the 12:01, Squatty with an 11:40, and Mike with an 11:60 with no decimal point. Mike, we won't deduct that from you.
Thank you.
Because that'd be a long time.
Say on Pastime, the burnouts never lie. We'll see if we can get a good burnout here. There we go. All right, here we go. Panther Purple. Let's see what this guy can do. Gonna hand it right on to you, big man. Boom! cash is good. Mike sitting on 0. Squatty sitting on 100, and Ken Herring sitting on 100. Let's meet our next driver. How are you, buddy?
Great. How's it going?
I want you to take a look at that camera, man. Take a look at that man's hair. That is looking sharp. Aerodynamic, the hair.
What happened?
No, it looks good. What's your
Hey,
name?
anything for speed. Mike Kelly, Las Vegas, Nevada.
Well, Mike Kelly, Las Vegas, Nevada. What's your favorite show?
Pastime.
Good, man.
He looked at the sign.
Tell me about your car.
It's a 05 Shelby Mustang, 4.0 V6 supercharged. Street tires, 20-inch. Street 377 gear, I believe.
Okay.
5-speed.
Mike.
Do you run it down the track quite often?
Never.
This is the first time?
First time it's been on this track.
First time this car's been on this track.
Yeah.
Squatty.
Turbocharger, anything on it?
Supercharger.
Supercharger.
How much boost?
Well, there went my
About
question.
8. It ain't a lot.
Host. There
Sorry.
went my
It's a
question.
Paxton.
Ken Herring.
How much boost did you say?
I think it's around 8 or 10.
Okay, thanks.
It's not a lot. It's a little Paxton thing.
Cool.
You ready to make a pass
Let's
for
give it to her.
Let's give it to her. Let's give it to her. Sorry about that, big man.
We give you $2,000. Now you're taking everybody's job.
I apologize about that. Sometimes I just want to be in the game like you. Mike is locked in. Last of our $100 passes. Squatty is locked in. Ken Herring is locked in. Let's take a look at those times. Ken with the 1285, Scotty with the 1210, and Mike with the 1340.
That's going to be a problem.
No burnout. Is that because of his tires?
That street tires, you don't need to do that. You don't need to burn out on them. Roll up. He just cleaned the dirt off of them.
There we go. Got a few jets from Nellis Air Force Base flying above.
Mike's looking good on this one.
Yep.
I think you are going to get on the board there, Mike. A 1573, boom! Cash is good. Give me a pound there, Mike. All right, folks, we got a three-way tie after the first round. Ken, Squatty, and Mike all sitting on $100. Don't go anywhere. We're coming back. We're getting into round number 2. That means the jack is going up. Welcome back to Pastime. We're getting into round number 2. That means the jack is going up. Are you ready to meet our next driver? I am. Trans Am. Got a few colors on there. Folks, right there, that's when Smokey and the Bandit goes bad.
Goes flames.
How are you, sir?
Pretty good.
What's your name?
Dennis Boley.
Dennis.
Yes, sir.
Smokey and the Bandit car?
No.
No?
No.
Tell me about it. What is
It's
it?
a 71 Firebird.
Oh. Sorry
It's
about
not a Trans Am. It's a
that. I'm
Firebird.
sorry. You want to punch me now?
No, that's
Okay.
all right.
Tell me about it.
454 Chevrolet in it. Automatic, power glide. It's, fast.
Mike, first question.
What's your horsepower?
675.
Squatty
How big's your tires?
15 by 31.
and Ken Herring.
Power glide?
Power glide, yes.
Okay.
You ready to make a pass for it?
Yes, sir.
Thanks for coming out,
All
buddy.
right.
Right there. It's the first of our $200 passes. Ken Herring is locked in. Mike is locked in. All right, everybody's locked in. Let's take a look at those times. Ken with the 1015, Squatty with the 1095, and Mike with the 1020. This sure car didn't sound like 600 horsepower coming up to the
You don't sound like 295 walking either, but
Well-
you never know.
295 walking. Dead man walking. Well, thank goodness Ken Herring's my BFF, so. Right there, folks. Facebook me. Said I don't need those tires. That's a burnout. Well, here we go, folks. $200 pass. Slow out of the gate. Let's see if we can pick it up on the big end. Is that a 1056? I do believe that is going to be Big Mike. Bam! Cash is good. Mike sitting on $300. Squatty and Ken both sitting on $100. Let's bring up our next drivers. Squatty and Mike, I know you both watch the show. This is our combo round. This is where I'm going to bring up two different cars. You got to give me one combined time, and you only get to ask one question. Gentlemen, how are you? Thanks for coming out.
Thank you for having us.
What's your name?
Gary Stouffer.
Gary. Good-looking car. Tell me about it.
Thank you. It's 68 Pontiac, 474 Pontiac motor, turbo 400, Ford 9-inch.
Thanks, Gary. What's your name?
Anthony Galati.
How you doing, Anthony?
Pretty good. Glad to be here.
Thanks for coming out. Tell me about your car.
Little hand-built mild tube chassis car, Corvette, big box Chevy, power glide.
Okay, Mike, Gary, or Anthony?
Gary, you shooting any nitro tonight?
All motor.
Squatty, Gary, or Anthony?
Anthony, how much horsepower?
Brand new motor. Never did anything with it yet. Not even down the track.
What size is your motor?
509.
Okay. Ken Herring, Gary, or Anthony?
Anthony, you have a chute on the back?
Yes.
Okay. Cool. Been ready to make a pass? Shake hands and come out swinging.
Oh, friends from the old times.
All right, here we go. Buddies going against it. Right there. Friends.
You right?
All right. Everybody's locked in. Let's take a look at those times. Ken Herring with an 1840, Squatty with an 1875, and Mike, who's not too far behind, with an 1820.
Close.
Ken, these guys are watching.
I'm telling you,
They're watching the show.
We're either all smart or all dumb. I don't know which one it is.
Flip a coin.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. A little combo burnout. Pretty good.
Yeah, real good.
Sounds good for a new motor, doesn't
It
it?
sounds real good for a new motor.
He got the mini lights down below. He got some motorcycle lights down there, Squatty. Here we go, folks. Here it is. One guy didn't want to wait. A 19 flat, that would mean boom! Squatty cashes good DeSoto, Missouri.
Good job, Sonny.
Thank you.
Mike sitting on $300. Squatty sitting on $300. And Ken Herring sitting on $100. Let's bring up the last of our $200 passes. How you doing, man?
Good.
What's your name?
Jesse Ferreira.
Thanks for coming out, man. Good looking rail. Tell me about it.
It's a 1998 Fritz Dragster. It's got a 572 blown, 2-speed glide, and it runs pretty good.
Oh, I like to hear that. Mike.
What's your horsepower, buddy?
About 14 and a half, 15.
Squatty.
You race it a lot?
Yes, I do.
This your home track?
Yes.
Ken Herring.
You run Top Sportsman?
Yes.
Okay.
All right, buddy. Thanks for coming out. Thanks. Have a good pass. Here we go. Top Sportsman's class. Last of our $200 passes. Put you in a three-way tie here, Ken.
That'd be good.
Ken is locked in. Squatty and Mike are locked in. Let's take a look at those times. Ken with the 691, Squatty with the 785, and Mike with the 720. Something tells me he's going to stick it. Uh-oh.
Somebody turn the flywheel.
Push me.
Can you bump start atop?
Nah, he's trying to rocket to the flywheel.
Uh-oh.
Ouch.
Got a bad spot in the flywheel.
Yeah. You got to run it. I got the winning number.
That'd be disgusting not to see that thing make a pass.
Really?
Yeah.
I'd have
It's
to
gonna
agree to
fly.
that.
It's gonna
Yeah.
fly. It's done.
For some reason, if that rail does not get started and go down the track,
Hey,
we call that a catastrophic failure.
it's done.
And that would be the slowest times wins, and they're taking the rail off the track, so that's what happens. Mike, Ken, no, Squatty. Bam!
Win by
Cash is
default.
good, win by default, last of our $200 passes. So Ken Herring sitting on 100, Squatty sitting on 500, Mike sitting on 300. Folks, I still got some cheddar, some jack, some cabbage right here in my hand. See who's gonna take it. Go say hello to our sponsors, but come on back. Welcome back to Pastime. We're getting into round number 3. That means that Jack is going up to $300 a pass. Let's see who wants it more.
Oh, my favorite. Imports. That's the first import.
This is the first import we've had.
I don't think that's an average person driving that, though.
Hi, Lisa.
How are you?
Lisa Kubo. How you doing?
Yes, I'm doing good.
Lisa, tell the folks on here, you hold a few records, don't you?
I do.
Don't tell me the times, but
No, not with this car actually.
Oh.
I came out of professional sport compact racing.
Yep.
I'm a 4-time champion, and I drove the world's first, it's in history, 7-second front wheel drive.
wow. So tell me about this new ride we got back here.
It's a 1.8, 109 cubic inch motor. Turbocharger's a GT35, so it's like a 66 millimeter turbo.
Okay.
Weight limit, 2,400 pounds.
All right. Mike.
Well, how many horse do you think it's pushing?
It just came off the dyno about 2 hours ago. We had an igniter going haywire on us, so we just stopped it at about 600 horsepower.
Squatty.
How much does it weigh?
I haven't been eating for a couple days, so it's about 2,350.
How much do you think I weigh?
I don't know, but you're looking sexy.
Oh, how much would you paid for that?
Oh, yeah. All right,
Ken.
you guys.
Ken, thank you. Ken, your question. I'm confused.
How many passes you made in that car?
This one I haven't made any passes in about a year with this setup.
Okay.
But you're ready to do it tonight.
We'll see. You know
On
what?
your favorite
you know
show.
What? I don't know what it's going to run. If you guys guess right, it runs well. I'm happy as hell.
Well, we're happy to have you on the show. Thanks
Thank
for
you
coming
very
out. All
much.
right, here we go. Yeah, sexy. I think that was the right word.
She was looking.
Was she looking up at the state?
Over there.
Oh.
In the crowd at her husband.
Oh, she's married. Went real quick there. That usually gets me in trouble. Mike is locked in. Squatty is locked in. And Ken Herring is locked in. Let's take a look at those times. Ken with a 945. Squatty says an 880, and Mike with a 1020. First of our $300 passes. Lisa Kubo. Coob to the folks that know her. Spin it a little bit, a little chunk in the line. Let's see what she does in the big end. Bam! Big Mike. Cash is good. Mike sitting on $600. Squatty sitting on $500. And Ken sitting on $100. Let's meet our next driver. Hey, buddy.
How's it going?
Oh, thanks for coming out.
Appreciate it.
What's your name?
Mike Field Sr.
Tell me about the ride.
It's a 99 Hayabusa and a large turbo system.
All right. Mike.
Have you run it down this track before?
Yes, I have.
Squatty.
What kind of tire you got?
It's a slick.
Ken Herring.
How much boost?
25.
Wow.
Track gonna hold
I'm
that?
250 pounds. I got to do something to get it to
25
go.
pounds will get it to go.
That's right.
Look at this, folks. 250 pounds, 220. Hey, thanks for coming out, buddy. Appreciate it. Have a good pass for us.
Thank you.
Last of our $300 passes. Ken Herring is locked in. Squatty is locked in. Just waiting on Loa, Utah. Mike is locked in. Let's take a look at those times. Ken with a 785, Squatty with an 8 flat, and Mike with a 1020.
You know about turbo bikes, though. They either go or they don't.
That's it.
Man, they just make wicked power.
That is a good-looking bike. Let's watch this pass, folks. Only on speed.
That thing's nasty.
Woo! Let me walk on down to the man. Boom! Cash is good. Ken Herring sitting on $400. Squatty sitting on $500. And Loa, Utah's own Mike sitting on $600. That means it's coming down to the final pass. Someone's winning $2,000. So come on back. Welcome back to the Strip. It's coming down to the final pass on this episode of Pastime, so let's do a little math. Mike, Loa, Utah. Mike, have you had a good time on the show?
I have.
Mike, you're sitting in first place with $600. You win this $500, you put you over the top, you win the whole thing.
Love it.
Okay, Squatty, all the way from DeSoto, Missouri. Thanks for flying out, buddy. You're sitting on $500. You win this, put you at $1,000. You win the whole shebang.
I'm ready.
Ken Herring, sitting on $400. You know what you need to do.
How about that?
Boom! You guys ready to do this?
Let's do it.
Well, let's meet our last driver. How are you, buddy?
Good. How you doing?
What's your name?
Tony Franco.
Tony?
Yes.
Is that a jet car?
Yep. Jet Dragster.
Jet Dragster.
Yeah.
You're no stranger to danger, buddy. Tell me about it.
It's an 02 Jet Dragster with the Pratt Whitney J60. About 12,000 horsepower, about 6,000 pounds of thrust. Should go throw about 3 to 4 Gs.
3 to 4 Gs?
Yeah.
Oh, Lord. Mike, what do you want to know?
Have you run this track before?
Yes.
Squatty.
I don't know much about jet cars, but how much does the whole thing weigh?
About 1,260 pounds.
Whoa.
Ken Herring.
Did they limit you guys to 1,000 foot also, or no?
No.
Okay, so still quarter mile.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Are you ready to make a pass for us?
I'm ready.
Thanks, Fran. Make a safe pass. All right, buddy. Here we go, folks.
No stranger to danger. Huh?
No stranger to danger. 12,000 horse?
Yep.
That's just not right. Squatty is locked in. Ken Herring is locked in. Just waiting on Loa's Utah. Mike. All right, everybody's locked in, folks. Let's take a look, see what we got. Ken with the 589, Squatty with the 620, and Mike with the 610.
Dang, it's close right there.
Now, folks at home, this is always the question when we have a jet car on
Will
here.
you jump?
Will I jump? Will I go up on stage? I'm looking for an exit strategy here.
Stay down.
No, come on.
Come on.
Who else stays down? You see?
I will. Oh, you big baby.
I'm just straddling. I'm right here. I'm safe.
Big baby.
Well, here we go, folks. Someone's winning $2 grand.
Hey, he's over there. We're the one by the plane. Look how close we are.
Oh! 576! Boom! Cash is king! I'm sorry, Squatty and Mike, you gotta hand over the cabbage.
Good job, buddy. Oh, man.
That's how we do it, folks. Name the time, win the cash. It's that easy. From the Strip in Las Vegas, Nevada, I'm Brett Wagner. That's Paige Simpson, and that's the man, Ken Herring. We'll see you next time.